Okay, so we are going to jump into a support game today, and I want to address some of the common themes I hear that a lot of support players not complain about, but try to highlight as to why they are struggling to climb. And I think you can really boil down support play and effective support play to a few key factors. First and foremost is uh, are you surviving longer than your teammates? And I know that's not always possible, especially since many DPS ults will definitely try to prioritize you, and flankers exist. Again, it's not always possible, but if you're really focusing on staying alive the longest, I think you're going to always be putting yourself in a position to succeed. Um, Expanding on that, I think that staying alive has a lot to do with positioning. And one positional mistake I think many support players make is that they are unable to facilitate heals to their team. So, what do I mean by that? Well, if you can't see your entire team on screen, it's going to be very unlikely that you're able to heal them, especially when they need it the most, right? Um, so when we're positioning with our character, and today we'll play Anna. I think Anna's a fairly popular character. Let me know in the comments if there's a support character you want to see me play, and I'll try to come up with some gameplay really highlighting what I think the strengths and weaknesses of their kit are. But today we'll focus on Anna. Anna's really good because she can heal at range very effectively. Her anti-nade is extremely powerful, especially if you're able to get a few of the enemy team right as the fight starts to break out. Also, it's extremely useful for healing as well, so we'll probably see that in use as well. But we're going to focus on positioning, we're going to focus on staying alive, and we're going to make sure that we can give healing to any of our teammates at any given moment. Also, you'll see me doing damage a lot, and that's I think that's, especially in the lower metal ranks, that's something that Annas don't do enough. Now, that always is secondary to healing. So if you're wondering, should I be damaging or should I be healing? I think you can answer that question fairly simple by just looking at the health pool of your team. Is there anyone in risk of dying immediately? And if the answer is no, then you might be able to put a shot or two on damage. Also, if there's someone in your backline hassling you, you're gonna, you want to take the fight. Don't shy away from it. Anna's actually pretty capable in a 1v1. Especially if you have all your cooldowns and you land a huge sleep. So yeah, again, we'll do Anna. We've got defend on Eichenwald. What we're going to be focusing on is being in a position where we can see our whole team, trying not to die. I'll be doing some callouts as well. Hopefully that can, be the difference maker. And yeah, so we have a Ball and a Sigma. I think both of those characters are extremely strong, especially on defense on this map. Ball's got some cheesy tech on that bridge, so hopefully they utilize that. We also have a Tracer and a Mercy, so I'm going to be the primary healer. Even though Mercy can do good heals, we're going to hope that she's focusing on damage beam a lot more, but if she only heals, it's something in the world. So okay, we still are missing our Ashe. Is another. Okay, so Ashe works well with the Mercy. Now, when it comes to who do I nano, I think it's gonna be like very situational. Maybe I'll use it to hit like prevent someone from dying. But, as you can see, okay, I can see the whole team, right? Except for the Tracer. And notice how I see I recognize that there's a Hanzo. That was a bit of a waste of a sleep. It's gonna be tough for our Sigma against a Reinhardt. I put a little bit of damage on the Reinhardt there just to keep him on it.
going to be okay.
There's a Sombra on me. I need to try to survive this. She went up top there.
Correct choice.
Might be able to punish her. No. Because I know she's up there, I need to reposition. Again, I'm... the Hanzo, hey, if that's the Hanzo any better, I'm dead there.
I have your back.
Okay, sleep on the Rhine just to try to burst him down. I can't see the Wrecking Ball. Unfortunate. I gotta really focus on keeping my Sigma alive here. I'm gonna attack this Moira. Just because I knew I had my nade to bail me out there. I'm gonna give that to Anna. Try to keep my Mercy alive. Also, one thing with healing is if you can keep your other healer alive, you're gonna make it a lot easier for yourself. And then also, if your tanks are putting aggro, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, that was a very ambitious res there. This isn't good.
Get back in the fight.
I don't think our Ashe is aware of the Hanzo. I'm kind of screwed here. They're using a lot of ults, so we have to consider this somewhat. Ooh, no. I think he's got Brig bashed. I gotta reposition here. Our Sigma once again. I don't know how that. I'm just gonna leave her. I think our Tracer woke her up. Okay. I'm playing my life here.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Unfortunately, we didn't win that one, but you know, we took off a number of minutes. We did switch to Reinhardt. I'm gonna use that just to keep him up. Allow him to be a little aggressive there.
Get in there.
Ryan's always a good target to Nano, in my opinion.
I've seen worse. You're going to
Now you can see I had to do like this weird walk around because my positioning wasn't great there. Okay, Sombra's still active. We're playing ball against Sombra too, it's just gonna be tough. That's my fault. I should have been on that Rhine a lot earlier. Okay, I'm not gonna ego him. I was shooting him before because he wasn't aware of my position. Try to keep our... That's a huge net positive for us. Grabs a huge ult. Can win team fights. And they didn't get much value out of it.
My servants never die.
It's just unfortunate. Oh, what a boot. The reposition.
You're covered.
Again, I get the Lucio on me. I need to get out of here. Again, I can't see my team, so I need to reposition here. That's unfortunate. Okay. A lot of things I could have done better there. Definitely should have been a little bit more focused on keeping our Rhine up. But their tanks are doing a really good job at constantly applying pressure and not allowing us to, you know, hold positioning. That might be a waste there. Yeah, definitely a waste, but hey. Use it or lose it, right? Okay, I'm just gonna focus on keeping my Rhine here alive. Again, thinking about my positioning. Am I giving them an easy shot?
Get to you. Get over here. I have your back.
I'm probably gonna try to position over here to the right. Can't see. Again, that's my fault. 100% my fault.
Allies are activated.
Also, my sleeps are not ideal. I'm kind of just throwing them willy-nilly. I should really be using them to prevent certain characters closing the distance on me. We should push forward here. Hopefully our tanks kind of take the initiative. I have a Sombra, I just haven't seen her.
Going to be okay.
There's something behind us?
Get that.
Oh no.
You're powered up. Get in there.
That's 100% my fault. So the Reaper was going after something, and maybe I pilled a little too aggressively there. Probably should have just allowed him to do Reaper things. Reaper's pretty self-sustainable because he heals himself with damage, as he does damage.
60 seconds remaining.
I think it's the Sombra that's... Oh yeah, he's spying for Sombra.
I'm under attack. It's just a scratch. You'll be
It's another wasted grab. Going for the, because my team's alive, I can go for damage there. I'm gonna push up just a little bit, but also I need to be aware that the Sombra can C9 us, so can't get too far away. But there, Moira has no fade over here. This is could be an easy kill.
10 seconds.
I don't want to take this battle now because she'll beat me every time. And the Sombra, yeah, I should have realized that that was a possibility. We might be able to stop them from capping though. I don't know, the coalescence is huge. Really gonna focus on just keeping our Reaper and Mercy alive. If I hit my bullet, it'd be awesome. I tried to sleep the ball, but I mistimed that a little bit. Okay, we prevent him from capping. So, as you can see, I made a lot of mistakes there, right? But because I'm aware and I'm acknowledging those mistakes, I can make adjustments going forward. Because they had a Sombra, I should have really the distraction mercy plan did not work as well as I thought it would. I think the mercy plan was well executed.
Look like Mercy.
Facts. So basically, because the Sombra, I knew she was lingering around, and I was aware of the C9, but that Moira was allowed to put pressure on me, and the Sombra was easily able to finish it. I should have kind of thought about that, and also my team was like way ahead. What I really should have did is I should have got on comms and said, hey, I need someone back here to help me with Sombra because C9. Again, I should have been on comms there and should have I could have easily probably prevented my death, but luckily it didn't result in them capping third, so this is a very winnable game. We have switched up our tanks to Ryan, Zarya, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing a little bit closer to them, and again, trying to keep everyone in my line of sight, but without being too far away this time, because again, I don't want to give them easy kills. Notice how, because there's spam, I immediately reposition way over here to the left wall. Our Ryan needs to get his shield back, so I need to be aware of that. Keep our Hanzo, because he can get a lot of value. Once that, yeah, oh no. Okay, that's another issue. if your nade, I wanted to nade the enemy team there. If you hit your team though, that's your fault, not theirs.
I have your back.
I need to keep our Rhine up here at all costs. Okay, I think we win this first point. Very nice. I'm just gonna push ahead a little bit because I realize our tanks are taking that initiative. Also, I'm reloading every time I know I can get away with it. The last thing you want to be doing with Ana when you need heals is reloading. I'm gonna try to go for a,
You're powered up.
and then I'm gonna give him a nano. Can't really help our Racer, I think that is, yeah.
Get into position.
Little DM from the Moira.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Oh, she's so low.
Casting a spell.
Again, I'm gonna just, that didn't really work how I wanted it to. Now I maybe should be up top here.
Taking damage.
Correct choice. Allow me to repair the damage.
Keep my Mercy alive.
Things never die.
This is kind of memey, but whatever. Now I need to probably prioritize pushing cart here. Their Moira is, I don't think that's the best use of Moira. Okay, I have a hog here.
Names.
The sleep was huge because I knew he wanted to go for the oh, now I should have been ult tracking. I should have known they had a ball, Bob, and saved sleep for that. Notice our Hanzo needed me, but I didn't have, I was reloading. That's what I was talking about before. I'm gonna have to watch that back because I might have reloaded unnecessarily, which is a big
My
no-no.
team still needs me.
I do that a lot with Zarya when I'm playing Zarya. I'll just constantly reload with her. Okay, so there, I should have healed the Hanzo before throwing my nade. I can't see Zarya, unfortunately. That, you know,
I have your goal.
throw a sleep in there just for memes, and also we're waiting for our team to regroup anyways. That's a huge. I'm gonna probably give our Reinhardt juice here,
You're powered up.
just
Get
so
in
we
there.
can really push the point.
My shots find them.
Focus. No, did not need to focus that. There's no one in it. Really no reason to focus immortality if no one's using it. And hey, look.
Victory.
Again, with I think some very basic, just positional, like, how do I say this? Just, you know, be wise with your position, positional, like where you are in the map. Make it hard for the enemy team to kill you. Try to be able to heal your team at any given moment. Oh, I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. Which means keeping as many of your teammates on screen as possible. And then also just understand, like, you can throw damage in, and your abilities, especially with a character like extremely important. I could do a lot better with my sleep dart. I was kind of just throwing it like here and there, and really, if they have a character that can follow up and punish me, I want that sleep dart handy. Also, just, you know, with Ana especially, be considerate about your, hey, look, 2900 exactly. Awesome. Just try to be cognizant of your reload and when you need to reload. Definitely don't want to reload ahead of time when you expect burst damage. And all that means is the team fight about to break out? If so, you probably want a full magazine of Ana's healing capability. Yeah, so again, I think if you just follow those few steps, you will climb as support player. And I know that it can often feel like you have no control over the game because you're not necessarily getting huge value with kills or like big ultimates, but as you can see, Anna can be extremely useful. I really just prioritize keeping my main tank alive, and also just whoever is in a position to take on a lot of damage. And stay alive. Stay alive at all costs. That doesn't mean you hide and not, you know, heal people. Absolutely not. Shout out to the old Mercy. Hide in the corner and revive the whole team strat. That was I'm so happy that's not a thing anymore. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Did you was this helpful at all? And if Anna is a player you really like, let me know and tell me what I did wrong if you noticed anything, because I know just off the top of my head without watching the replay, there's a number of things that I could have improved. And as always, you know, if you made it this far and you like the content, please consider liking and subscribing. Any and all support really helps. Very small channel at the moment, so yeah, hoping to change that. And